know I am not the only baby mom or single mother that is like, how did I get here?
What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again, and let's rush out some wild clips of moments when women hit the wall. Now look, my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, guys, it is definitely not good either. Basically, we have this woman over here. I guess she was like talking to a guy for 3 months, or you could say a date, until he just, I guess, led her on and stopped talking to her permanently. She feels like she's being absolutely used the entire time, and I mean, she doesn't look young, so as a grown woman, I feel how much that can actually hurt. The only thing I can actually say as advice is stop sleeping around with people unless they actually take you seriously. She wasn't even sure if she was even dating this guy, yet she gave him everything. Why would you ever do that and then act like he's only using you when that's also what you wanted to do?
I'm honestly not even embarrassed that I look like this or that I'm doing this right now, or if it makes me look crazy, whatever. I don't give anymore, honestly. Do not date a woman for 3 months, and I use that term loosely, date, because he never took me on a date or even planned one in the house. Mr. Anxiety. Do not date a woman for 3 months, her, lead her to believe you want a relationship, literally spend a whole entire week with her, and then ghost her for 4 days and dump her and then tell her it's just because you don't have romantic feelings for her. Why? What the?
And this sexless clip is absolutely stupid, and it's these kind of videos and clips that go viral that encourage other women to be single mothers first, and I guess risking themselves not getting married to the guy they're having a kid with. Just listen to what she says. I completely disagree with her.
I'd rather be a mom before I be a wife.
Really? That is very interesting.
Wow. I just rather cater to a child than
a husband.
And when you're a wife,
you don't need to get
no, but when you just think when you're a wife, you're a mom, and you still have to find time to be yourself. And I'd rather just find time to be a mom and just be myself as of right now. I'd rather be a mom right now. So
that's a very interesting point of view.
And this next one, once again, it's just clips like these of just women speaking up on things they shouldn't be speaking up about, saying that it's perfectly fine for a woman to sleep around as long as she's responsible with what happens afterwards. Why would you want to give a woman that kind of advice and let them take that chance when you could just tell them not to sleep around and avoid it being a single mother in general? I don't understand this nonsense.
I just feel like adults should be allowed to do what they want as long as they take responsibility for their own actions afterwards. If a woman wants to go around sleeping with 1,000 chads, that's absolutely fine.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
And this next, we have a single mother over here completely getting this off her chest, which is her just ranting and screaming about how hard it is to be a single mother and just be alone. Now, these are the types of videos that should go viral, absolutely, because these are going to encourage women not to sleep around and not get pregnant from a guy who's not going to take them seriously. But this can all just be avoided if you just stop hooking up in general.
No, I'm not okay. Actually, I'm perfectly fine. I'm venting. I'm getting it off of my chest because y'all really expect moms to not frustrated with screaming it every day and not being able to do nothing else in life because you have to think about your tiny humans first. Y'all really expect us to not be depressed and lost trying to figure out what the fuck else. Y'all society makes being a mom 10 times harder because we can't be mad, sad, or flustered. I'm tired. I am burnt on this shit. I'm burnt. I don't care. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt on all of it, on everything. I'm done.
And this next one, this guy should absolutely stop talking to this girl. I'm not sure why she decided to do this in front of her man, or whatever this guy is to her. And also this guy, the YouTuber, like, he also needs to stop playing these games. But then again, he is exposing all of these women.
How long y'all been dating?
We're not dating.
Oh, dating. But y'all hooking up?
Yeah. Hooking up.
Would you hook up with me?
Sure.
She belongs to the streets.
You would?
Yeah.
Can I hug you?
Sure.
And this next woman is saying that these women have such high standards for men, like they want a guy who has 6 figures, buys them a house, buys them a car, yet don't even know how to cook a proper meal themselves. This is what I've been saying the entire time. Women want so much from a guy, but have no idea what they even bring to the table.
They don't come in the ground working, barely working. When is the last time have you seen one of these women make a meal from scratch? But you want somebody to put your name on a deed. But you need a ring.
And this sexist woman has her opinion about promiscuous women and how it just doesn't make sense as a woman. While for men, I guess it's completely different. I'm gonna be on both sides here and just say sleeping around in general, men and women are absolutely stupid, but definitely hear her opinion on this.
As women, we are fed this lie that you can have this super happy and productive and like fulfilling life. But when you look at men and women, Men are biologically designed to go sow the seeds. There's a reason why you do not carry a child for 9 months. For women, it's like, I need to find this one specific partner. I can only be pregnant for 9 months. And so with women, there's a reason why, like, biologically, hookup culture and just sleeping with a bunch of people, this like sex positive culture for women, I don't think it's healthy because it's going against how I believe we are literally biologically designed. I also think.
And this next one is absolutely so sad to hear. Basically, this woman over here, she's just breaking down and crying that I guess she just went through a breakup and she's just absolutely fed up with men at this point. I'm not sure exactly what the details were. She doesn't really say it, but all I can say is stop giving yourself up and stop making it easy for men to control you, because that's exactly what they want. That's all they want. If you want a man to take you seriously, don't be easy with him. Don't give it up the first night. Don't give it up the first month unless you guarantee that this man's the one for you.
I am fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a motherfucker to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me. Like, I swear, some of us women have more balls than you coward-ass men. You take good women. You take good women and you fucking break us down till we can't take no more, till every fucking man we see makes us want to vomit. I don't know what it's like to be in the presence of a real man, a leader, somebody that you know is gonna protect you.
And this next to me of these women over here who pretty much understand that men just don't like women who are promiscuous. Yet when asked why, this is what they had to say at the end. These are the kind of women that are probably gonna stay single for quite some time.
Rather date a guy who had a promiscuous past or was a virgin?
Promiscuous past.
Somebody who knew how to blow your back out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Do you think a guy would prefer to date a woman who had a promiscuous past or was a virgin?
A virgin. A virgin. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Men are trash.
What?
And this next woman thinks it's an accomplishment. The fact that she went on 90 dates with 90 different men and said it was some kind of a hustle. I'm not sure what hustling this is. This is absolutely stupid and you're embarrassing yourself. You took advantage of 90 different men and now those 90 different men have a bunch of reasons never to date a woman like you again. It must feel super nice to get a bunch of free dates out of them, right?
Been on 90 dates with 90 different men.
That's enough internet for me today.
In the past year and a half. Now, like, that is a lot of people. I don't know how I did that. I'm giving myself a pat on the back because that took hustle.
Wait, 90 guys in less than 2 years. And if each one spent about $50 on you, that's about $4,500 in free food.
And this next woman is absolutely stupid. I can't believe this woman decided to make this video. I hope she got a lot of backlash for it.
I think it's one of my abortion kids' birthdays today. Happy heavenly birthday, Stink. Mommy loves you.
And this next was actually one of the first and only few clips I've seen of a woman actually speaking up about the fact of hookup culture. Finally, a woman who actually experienced it and then just, I guess, gives advice to other women about it, saying how it's absolutely ruining them and saying it's not going to solve your healing process. It's not going to make your breakup any better. And if you really do break it down, it's not empowering you in any way like you actually think. It's only empowering other men. They're getting exactly what they want from you. So how is it empowering women? She makes a lot of other amazing points that I just have to share.
You know, some of my mutuals are probably going to unfollow because of what I have to say about this topic, but it needs to be said. Before I start this video, please listen to hear me and not to argue because y'all got that bad. And I'm not slut shaming by any means necessary. Like, what you do with your body is your business. I really can't say what I want to say, so bear with me when I talk about this topic. But if you're a young girl and you find yourself in hookup culture or you find yourself super hypersexual, I need you to sit down and reevaluate your childhood, because I guarantee you there's going to be some type of trauma as to why you're sleeping with all these different men or women, whatever you're into. Now, I feel like we as women, we have praised hookup culture so much to the point where we're guising it as women empowerment. But how can it be women empowerment if it's giving men exactly what they want and you're playing directly into the patriarchy? And like my mutual Naya said, sex for men and sex for women are just two different things. As someone who is hypersexual, when you get done with everything and all of these bodies and you actually take the time like, okay, I want to heal, and you actually take the time to reevaluate your life or why you did the things that you did, you're going to look at yourself at the end of the day and be like, who the am I? I gave so many pieces of me to different men and different women. Now I want to backtrack and go collect those different pieces. But at the same time, I don't want to, because that girl is who I'm not anymore. Basically, if you're a younger girl and you follow me, please, 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 if you're a virgin, stay one until you know that this guy is who you want to be with. If you're a young girl who is actively having sex, please be mindful of who you're giving that energy to.
And this next thing of this woman over here, she actually broke down on this podcast due to the fact that she is a single mother, and instead of being a boss woman, she would much rather be with the husband who's taking care of her and her kid. And I feel like every single woman on the panel agreed with her.
Look, I have a kid. I used to be like that until I had my kid. Now that I have my kid, like, I might be this, oh, I'm a boss bitch, da da da. But deep down in my heart, I would do absolutely anything to be at home and be like always with my child.
There you go.
But unfortunately,
and have a man protect you. Stop acting like, stop leaving out the man part. Right. Because for you to be home with your child, that means you got a man holding him down, protecting you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's right. And that shit's hard. Like, but unfortunately, since I'm by myself, I gotta hustle, you know? Yeah. But I would do anything to have a man.
And this next one, we have these women over here absolutely insane about their dating requirements. They think a man who is 18 should be making 100K a year. Yet, do you even know how to cook? Do you even know how to do anything? Here's a bunch of women once again just asking for crazy expectations, yet literally providing nothing except their looks and their face. Absolutely disgusting.
When should a man start making 100K?
I say at the ripe age of 18, you are out of your household, and if you have a girlfriend at the time, you should provide for your woman. I am a firm believer in that women should not work and that women's rights suck. So that men should provide for women, and I should not work my life, ever.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I think realistically, a man should make 100K around like 27. I feel like that's a good age. 27 to 33, 35.
Well, let's backpedal a little bit. Because what you said was kind of crazy. Yeah. You don't think that's delusional at all?
I have my delulu moments, but also I do not want to work. So a man should make 100K by the time that I'm dating him, so I don't have to work ever.
Has the past guys that you've dated made 100K?
The past guys that I have dated have been 2 inches shorter than me and have $0 in their bank account. But now I am aiming high. Now I'm aiming high, and I have a boyfriend who has drive and motivation and can supply for himself and myself.
And this next we have this woman over here once again having a breaking point while she is a single mother. She says it's super hard to like control herself and just maintain everything, and she really wishes she just stayed single. And this is a woman just in general giving advice that being single with no kids is probably the best situation you could be in until you get serious about your life.
I don't care no more. I'm having my moment. I'm gonna have my moment. I'm tired. Like right now, I'm just tired, exhausted. Like I'm having a breaking point. Like I really just had to take a step and come to my room and throw shit and break shit in order for me to just calm down. Because every fucking day of my life, since I've been 3 years, I've been a fucking mama. Like I've been a mama. Like no matter what, I try my hardest to just stay positive about the situation because I didn't ask for this, but however, this is my life and this is just what happened, so I just gotta be a fucking parent. But if you don't have no kids, don't, because it's one of the hardest jobs on earth.
And this next one is absolutely so sad. Basically, there's this 8th grade girl, I guess, sharing her opinions on baby daddies and I guess collecting child support. If these are what kids are learning at their homes, this is absolutely disgusting. And we need to actually break it before it comes to this point, because if this proceeds on, women won't even know what love and marriage is anymore. They'll just know how to look at men like other bank accounts.
8th grade girls, and I asked them to tell me what their goals were. This one particular young lady said that she wanted to have 2 kids. So I said, so are you going to have a husband? And she said, nope. And I said, please tell me why you would choose in the 8th grade to have a goal of having 2 kids and not be married. She said, because if I'm married to him, I can't collect child support. And then she said, why should I marry a man that I have kids by? He might have issues or something. He might be on drugs. And I said, well, if he's too bad to be your husband, do you really think he's going to make a better father?
And this next one, there's this woman over here also having a breakdown, or I guess a realization that she is not the only single mother going through this process right now about how she got in this situation. All I'm saying is you got yourself in the situation because of hookup culture, and you decided to listen to all these feminist women who think hookup culture is empowering. And I guess this is what you put yourself in.
I know I am not the only baby mom or single mother that is like, how the did I get here? Like half the time I want to shoot myself in the face, but I can't shoot myself in the face because I have a child. But like, really, how did I get here to the point where I'm like this, talking to y'all about my sad ass life?
And this next one, I do feel bad for this woman. Basically, she got stood up on a date from a guy. Apparently, she was like promised she was going to go on a date within 5 minutes. He ended up blocking her, and she starts breaking down. Now, I can absolutely understand how frustrating this is, especially as an older woman, but this is exactly why younger women need to make sure that they don't mess around when they're younger and actually settle down when they're younger, because that's the best chance they have of a man taking them seriously. I'm sorry, but why would a man want to deal with a woman who's 30, 35 years old when he can just go for a younger woman with less experience?
Can someone explain to me? Yes, I know I look crazy right now. I've been crying in my 3 minutes. But can someone explain to me why all men suck? I've been talking to a guy. We've been texting. It was great. He said, I'm 5 minutes away from picking you up. I got all dressed up for our date. And boom, I'm blocked. He stood me up. And I don't understand why men treat good women like I am an amazing woman. Huge heart, very loyal. Bruh. And men just play with my feelings. That's all they do. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense.
And this next to this woman over here is saying that men are trash, yet when she gets asked why, she decides to say this. Men are always bashed for being misogynistic, but women never get any like backlash for saying this on the internet. It's absolutely stupid.
You think that men are trash?
Yes.
Why?
Because all of you guys are. Like,
why? What does that mean?
You guys are terrible. Like,
why?
Look at all of these people. Look at you. Look at you.
What are you? I'm trash?
Yes.
Why? In
front of the worst couple list, guys, we have this woman over here. I feel so bad for her. Basically, she was breaking down because now she has kids who are teens and she's working over 40 hours a week, maybe 50 hours a week. And she's just saying she is exhausted. This is not what women should be trying to attain. This boss lifestyle, this boss mentality of being a woman who can like fend for herself. Let's all agree here, these women would much rather be with a man who's gonna take care of them than be a single mother like this.
Let me tell you about these kids. I am a single mom of 3 teenagers, and I work my ass off. I work about 50 hours a week. Sometimes I've worked 2, 3, 4 jobs. I take care of my kids, and they don't understand what that mom goes through or that dad goes through, that has nobody, that doesn't have another parent that steps in, that struggles to just make ends meet. I just had to leave tonight. I had to. I'm so tired of struggling. And I do everything. And all you want is for your kids to understand that you're trying and that you wish you could give them everything, but you can't.
Well, that's it for you guys so much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.